The 5 stages of grief, developed by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, describe the common emotional responses that people may experience when faced with terminal illness, loss, or major life changes. These stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Let's go over each stage. First, we have denial. In this stage, individuals may refuse to accept the reality of their situation. For example, someone grieving the loss of a loved one might insist that their loved one is still alive, or believe they will come back. Denial serves as a defense mechanism to protect the individual from the shock of the loss. Next, anger. As the reality begins to sink in, feelings of anger can emerge. This might look like blaming others, being upset at the unfairness of the situation, or even directing anger at the deceased. This stage reflects frustration and helplessness in the face of grief. Following anger, we enter the bargaining stage. In this stage, individuals may try to make deals or bargains in an attempt to reverse or prevent the loss. For example, a person might pray or make promises in exchange for their loved one returning, or for a better outcome. Then comes depression. This is often the longest and most challenging stage. Individuals may feel deep sadness, despair, or hopelessness. This stage often involves mourning the loss and facing the emotional reality of what has happened. Finally, acceptance. In this stage, individuals come to terms with the reality of their loss. This doesn't mean they're happy about it, but they have made peace with the situation and are able to move forward. Acceptance allows the person to find a new way of living and adjusting to life without the person or situation they've lost. It's important to note that not everyone experiences these stages in order or even at all. Some may experience certain stages more intensely than others, or skip stages entirely. The grieving process is highly individual, and everyone copes with loss differently. On the ASWB exam, you might encounter a question about the stages of grief, especially when assessing a client's emotional response to a loss or major life change. Here's an example of how it could show up on the test. Scenario: a social worker is working with a client who has recently lost a loved one. The client says, "I can't believe they're really gone. It feels like they're still here." What stage of grief is the client likely experiencing? A, anger. B, bargaining. C, denial. D, depression. The correct answer is C, denial, as the client is struggling to accept the reality of the loss. Understanding these stages and how they manifest in real life is crucial for both your exam preparation and your work with clients. Social workers often help clients navigate grief, and recognizing these stages can guide your approach and support. To learn more about the stages of grief and other important concepts for your ASWB exam, visit www.socialworkexamstrategies.com. Elizabeth Haddock offers comprehensive study guides, monthly workshops, and more to help you pass the ASWB exam with confidence. Be sure to check out the Social Work Exam Strategies YouTube channel for additional tips and strategies. With the right tools and preparation, you'll be ready to succeed on the ASWB exam and make a lasting impact in your social work career. Let's get started. Are you ready to learn more? We are ready to help. See all we have to offer, www.socialworkexams.com.